Hey, all right, so general overview about the boot camp. This is running in conjunction with the Stronger Together Challenge. So it kicks off on April 12th. It'll run for 6 weeks. I will have live classes every Monday and Wednesday at 8:30 a.m. and 6 p.m. The 8:30 a.m. class is going to be Strong 30, and then Monday 6 p.m. is our normal hour-long class, and Wednesday 6 p.m. is our normal hour-long class, or 45-minute class. So I'm adding in those early mornings for those of you who might be staying at home, or those of you who work evenings, and so the evening class times don't work for you. Now, with the Stronger Together Challenge, the recommendation is 3 strong classes a week. So I will, of course, have that hour-long Friday class for you so you can hit up Monday, Wednesday, Friday. In addition, there will be on-demand classes for your functional HIIT and your strength training. Those will switch out for you every week. Your functional HIIT training, quick workouts, 20 minutes or less. Yes, I think all 3 of them that I put together are 20 minutes or less. You will need a jump rope and some dumbbells. We are strength training, so we are using equipment. We're leaving our body weight training to our Strong Nation nights. For your strength training, those will switch up. So you definitely want some dumbbells for that as well. Medium to heavy, you can have a couple of lights. You can also drop the weight if it gets to be too heavy for you, but it is designed as weight training with resistance with your added equipment. If you don't have dumbbells, you can substitute in like a water bottle or cans, but you're gonna get more out of it if you can actually pick up some weight. And you definitely need that jump rope, okay? Optional stuff, if you would like to have a barbell, you can. There will be exercises for the barbell, but you can do those with the dumbbell. Another optional item would be a aerobic step, but it's not necessary. You're still gonna get a good workout without it. And then of course, we've gotta have our mobility, flexibility, and stability training. So that's our mind class. And that is also on demand. It will go up for you. The entire 6-week calendar is already live and posted on the website, so you can take a look at it. If you have more questions about what those classes will entail, you just drop me a message and I'll get that information to you. In addition, we have our private WhatsApp group so we can start setting our SMART goals, so we can be very specific and intentional about what we want to accomplish over this next 6 weeks. Now, I know most people join challenges and things to lose weight, and that is awesome. So we will discuss that, but I really want you guys to focus on non-scale related goals as well. So when you're setting up your SMART goals, and we can talk about that in the group, when you're setting up your SMART goals, try to find other things that you can also focus on to measure your progress over the length of the challenge. I believe the example that I sit in there is, maybe you're a person who's wants to get stronger, and right now you're you're not able to do a push-up on your toes. So maybe that's a goal for you. You want to be able to hit 10 push-ups on your toes by the end of the challenge. So let's set some goals to get you there. Christy, will your Strong Nation classes also be available on demand? Yes, ma'am, they will. Every day, Monday through Sunday, you will have the ability to take a Strong 30 class on demand. The 1-hour Strong Nation class on demand will only be available on Fridays, but every day you'll have the ability to take the Strong 30 class on demand. Yes, ma'am. What else was I saying? Oh, the WhatsApp group. Yes, so we want to set SMART goals. We don't just want to go into this blind and okay, I'll do this 6-week boot camp and it'll be fine. No, we want to be intentional about what we're doing. And it's not just about the physical aspect. We want to change our mindset about exercise and healthy living and eating, right? So we will talk a little bit about nutrition. I will say that I am not a registered dietitian. I can give you nutritional guidance, but specific meal plans for you, that is something that it would be out of my scope of practice. But we can discuss nutrition in general, and I'll have recipes for you. You can also swap recipes. And I don't want this to be a situation where you feel condemned or restricted, or we start labeling foods good or bad. We want to hit our targets without being shamed for the things that we do. So there will be no shaming in this challenge, okay? I eat ice cream, I eat pizza, and I love it. I don't eat it all the time, but I do eat it, and it's not good for me, and it's not a reward for working out super hard. It's just food that I like to eat. So we'll talk about that kind of thing, and cutting back maybe in moderation. So one of the things that you'll get in my welcome letter, like maybe you're a person who has been drinking soda every single day. And we know that all that sugar is not really the best for your health. It's not really fueling your body in the way that you want it to be fueled to be able to take on these workouts. But quitting cold turkey might not be for you, right? That's a lot to go from drinking soda every day to not drinking any sodas at all. So maybe that's not a realistic goal for you to go from every day to 0. So maybe we just scale it back some. Or you really like your chocolate. Maybe we switch that milk chocolate over to dark chocolate because it's more healthy for you. Things like that. So we'll talk about that in the boot camp as well. We will also be doing check-ins. So weekly check-ins. We will be able to, go live on Zoom and have a chat face-to-face. Of course, always available in the private WhatsApp group that is just for my boot campers to answer any questions. If you've got questions about some of the moves that you see that will be in the strength training or in the functional hit or in mind, we can discuss that in there as well. Let me think. I don't want to miss anything. If y'all have other questions, you just drop it down and let me know. But I think I hit all the things. Oh my gosh. If I didn't, I'm so sorry. I will come back. If you drop questions in the comments, I'll come back and answer those for you. Definitely sign up as soon as possible so we can start working on your goals. Don't wait until the 12th and sign up and be like, okay, I want to start talking about what my goals are. Sign up in advance so we can jump into that WhatsApp group and start helping each other with our scale and non-scale victories for the challenge. It's 6 weeks. It's a kickstart. I don't want this to be a thing where you take this for 6 weeks and then you go off and go back to what you were doing. I really want this to be a situation where you can kickstart your journey into a healthier lifestyle. It really is a lifestyle change. And I want us to be setting realistic goals for that 6 weeks that we can then carry on, learn from that 6 weeks, and then carry on moving forward. Whether that's with me or, someone locally with you. I know places are starting to open back up, so maybe you would rather do things in person. Speaking of which, if you are local to Conway, Arkansas, or the surrounding areas, I teach my first live class in person at Burn Studio in the morning at 8:30. Strength Hit. It's going to be so much fun. We also have Layla and I are teaching an outdoor Strong Nation class on April 10th. In Conway, in a park. I'm not going to tell you which park. Not yet. It's a great park, but it's limited. The spacing is limited, so only the people who are actually signed up to come to that will know the exact location. But that is happening. It's kind of our kickstart for the challenge and say, hey, I missed y'all. Let's be in person and do a Strong Nation class. So that's happening as well. What else? What questions? What other questions do y'all have? And I hope I'm not missing y'all. Y'all know how Facebook is with me and how it treats me. All right. I will let this stay up. If you do think of other questions, just let me know and I will answer them for you. If I think of something that I forgot to say, I'll drop it in the comments as well. Thanks for popping into the live and I hope to see you in the challenge. Bye.